Hello and welcome to Drawing Like a Surrealist. This is an activity where we're going to make our own original drawings, but we're going to be studying the work of Salvador Dali and Roberto Mata. If you didn't catch that video, it's the one before this, so go back and watch that first. Alright, so when you're looking at that video, I want you to think of some of the pictures that you liked, because we're going to hit the pause button and look at them so that we can take some notes. Let me show you what I mean. You're going to have your desk set up so you've got room to draw and write, as well as look at your pictures on the video. Alright, so I went ahead and selected the Salvador Dali picture first, right? I got this one, The Persistence of Memory. And I'm going to look at it while I'm taking some notes. So I got my paper, my pencils, and a couple extra pens for drawing. I picked orange and black here because there's a special weekend coming up. This weekend is going to be Halloween and Dia de los Muertos. And black and orange are definitely Halloween colors, I think. So you pick whatever colors you want. I'm going to write down Salvador Dali. I'm going to write down his name first here. All right, and I'm looking at that picture. I could look at more than one picture too. I can flip through them. I'm going to make some notes about what I like in his pictures. What do I see here that is good? We got some soft clocks. Those are not normally soft. That's an interesting thing about his pictures. That's an icon of his work too. Soft clocks. If you see that, you know it's Salvador Dali. His pictures are more realistic. The things in them look like they're really there, so I wrote that down. It's a landscape backgrounds. That's true. A lot of his pictures look like they have a realistic background that's set in nature. There's a lot of like mountains and beaches and big skies with clouds, things like that. Dream symbols. Dream symbols. So all sorts of things in there are symbolic, and they can look like, well, they can look like what they're supposed to look like if you look at it one way. I'm thinking of the egg picture, you know, it looks like an egg, or it looks like a sunrise. So that's an illusion, right? Or sunset. Illusions can be hard to make, so I'm going to concentrate on these other ones. I'm going to use something that's soft. I'm going to have it look kind of realistic with a landscape background and some dreamy looking stuff. So let's dive in here. I'm going to get started with a pencil. So if I make any mistakes, I can erase, or not even mistakes. I might want to do some stuff with the eraser to cut lines in my drawing. That's something you can do. You can use the eraser to help you draw. Alright, so I've got my foreground. It's this kind of flat line. And in the background, I've got these mountains. And I'm going to add some curvy lines to make clouds. These clouds will go all the way down to the horizon. Alright, curvy lines. I would put a lonely little cloud over here, because why not? I don't want both sides of my picture to look exactly the same. Alright, I'm going to put a big, giant egg here. I'm taking that idea from Salvador Dali. Oh, and I'm going to use this mountain line like it's a crack in the egg. There we go. Alright. What's going to come out of the egg? I don't know yet. Maybe time. I'll use a clock or stopwatch or something. I'll add some. I'm not going to write the numbers. That's too realistic. It's coming out of the egg like a plant or maybe a snake body. sneaky. Add some lines. Or worm. Or, you know, could be a wristband. Like a wristwatch. Alright, I'm gonna add a bug. I'll make an ant over here. Insects have 3 body segments and 6 legs. And some antennae. Color that in. Alright, I got an ant. I got this snake watch coming out of an egg. Alright, now I just want to make it come together a little bit more. What else can I put? I need to put in something soft. So how about I'll put in the sun, but I will make the sun look like it's melting. I'll use this teardrop shape again and again a couple times. There we go. We got a melting sun. It's so hot the sun melted. Okay, and the top looks normal. Just the bottom is melted. There we go. Alright, so that's my main idea. And I'm going to write my name here. Now, what would make it look a little more realistic? I'm going to add some shading, but I'm not going to make you wait through that whole process. Here we go. We got some shading here. I made my mountains look darker. That's pretty good for that one. So I'll move on now to Roberto Mata. Looking at a picture of his. Oh, let's get rid of that. Start a new card. M-A-T-T-A. Alright, I'm looking at Roberto Mata's work, and what do I see? I see a lot of ideas. I see a lot of colors. It doesn't look like Salvador Dali's work, though. It's not as realistic. And it's not... Well, it's more abstract, right? It's more abstract. It means it doesn't look like something real. Some things might look a little bit real. It's a little bit noodly. How do you spell noodly? I don't know, actually. Noodle arms. There we go. Sometimes he draws people or things that look like people that have noodle arms. It's noodly. You know what I'm saying. You get me. Alright. Automatic drawing. Yeah, that's a thing that he did. He would start drawing without thinking about what he was going to make. He would just let his hand kind of go wild on the page. And creatures and space. Yeah, those are all things. He look like space creatures sometimes in his drawings. So I'm going to hold my pencil differently a few times when I'm drawing this because I want to kind of not think too hard about what I'm doing. I just want to let my hand kind of go wild. I'll keep looking at what I'm doing, but I'm not going to get too caught up in making anything look like something. I'm just going to get noodly. I'll shade in some areas. Change up my grip. Make some dots and dashes. Does it start to look like anything? I don't know. It's getting there. Getting some ideas. Gotta change tools now. I'm gonna get a pen. I'll come over some lines, but I'll add new lines too. Dots and dashes. What could that be? To me, this is very relaxing because it doesn't have to look like anything. I can just decide when I want to change it, If I want to add something, I could come back with my eraser and get rid of things if I wanted to. Make some areas darker. Emphasize different areas. I'm going to use a small pen now. Add some tiny little lines. What do they be? I don't know. Dots, circles. Just let my hand make it up. It's going to be a circly, dotty area of the picture. Going to be some dots. Could they be holes? Could they be eyeballs? I don't know. We'll find out. Find out later. What you should do is get you some nice music and put that on while you're drawing. That'll help break you out of your own head. You can just kind of go with the music, see what it helps you create. There we go. I'm gonna add some color now. I chose orange, but you can choose whatever you want. I like to start with just one color at a time though. I find that helps. Make some wispy lines. This is starting to look like hair, maybe grass or seaweed or something. I don't know. Oh, what could this be? It looked like it had 3 eyes. I'm going to change the way I'm holding my pen. That's going to change the lines I'm getting. I was getting those grass lines. Now I'm getting these thread-like lines, like, I don't know, spider web or roots, maybe. Lightning. Make some dots. What else? I'm going to use the side. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Make a different texture there. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm getting to a good stopping point, so I'm going to sign my name on there. But you can spend longer on it if you want. So in the end, I added a few more details. I added another shade of orange, but I stuck with just orange as my main color. And on this one, I added my shading, and I used those ideas, right? Which ones did I use on my Roberto Mata project? It's not as realistic, it's abstract. Noodle arms, yes, I did that. Automatic, yeah. Creatures, not necessarily. In space, maybe. It could be on another planet, right? Or in the ocean, or who knows. I'm pretty happy with it though. I hope you ended up with something that you like. Had a good time making it. Make sure to post your pictures to me in assignments. Until next time, bye y'all. I love everybody and I miss y'all. And I hope I can see your artwork soon.